Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Gaming. I am Bomong4 and today we are here with a very special episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only Deck Building Challenge series, or the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only DBC. Now honestly guys, episode 3.5 is really going to be a discussion about two suggested deck lists. Now obviously with the recent ban list, Banning of Halq 5X has been banned. So I decided to look at Synchro Zombie. Well, with Halq banned, the Synchro strategy could still be there, but is severely weakened and limits its utility, which is kind of an issue. But aside from that, to be, well, frank about this, I have decided to look at a completely other direction. We have a lot of fusions already in the deck, and I thought, well, let's try to take it a fusion route. So we will have two decks lists you guys are going to look at, because that ban list with Banning of Halq 5X being banned was a major hit, a massive hit to be honest. So we're going to take a look at two lists. Alright guys, the first one will be a Synchro Zombie list. Of course, it's updated to account for Halq being banned. The second's taking in a completely different direction. I do want to know, I am trying to focus on the zombies themselves, not Eldritch. I'm not trying to focus on bringing in another strategy that takes up half the deck. No, I'm really trying to stick with the zombies as the main core. That's what kind of made this more thing, because I was thinking I could throw in a bunch of other stuff, try to blend it with something else. But I really wanted to keep any additional engines to a minimum. Obviously, this isn't going to be a top-like comment situation where a top-like comment gets juice. No, I just want hopefully more than 1 or 2 comments. I'm hoping 5 to 10 or more, telling me what you guys think, or maybe even suggesting other decks. Because I do want to keep the zombie core in itself alive. I don't want to ditch it to go completely other route. Okay, I want to make sure that we're still kind of keeping that zombie, the zombies in itself alive, and not Eldritch. No, never Eldritch. But we'll switch over, guys, and really quick, I'll show you both decks. And then after that, I'll have kind of a final thing where I say a last few remarks after we talk to two deck lists. And, I'll have both the deck lists on the screen so you can compare them more. But we're going to go over them one by one first. And obviously, if you like one of the two more than the other, let me know in the comments down below. If you have a suggestion for an alternative deck list that still keeps the zombie core alive and isn't an Eldritch list, you can comment that down below too, because before episode 4, I am making changes to the deck building challenge series, the DBC series, just like all my other series. But I also want to make sure that if we're going to take in a direction, we take in a direction that probably won't get banned, or we'll at least try to be somewhat competitive in the coming format. But let's switch over and talk about those two decks. Viewers select which deck to build. Viewers choose which card or set to chase. As a returning duelist, what do? Working with what I pack, I scrape a deck together. I duel and I aim to finish building the viewer selected deck. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only Deck Building Challenge. We're going to switch over. Now this is obviously the deck, or the deck we used in episode 3. It actually did pretty well, and thankfully the deck is looking a lot stronger. Ice Dragon Prison, Warning Point. We have some decently strong cards here. Obviously Starfrost, obviously we have Psychic and Punisher. Finally pulled a Felgrand. The deck is really coming together in my opinion. But unfortunately, with the ban list hitting Banning of Halq 5X, I've come up with two lists. One that keeps the synchro portion of it really much alive, and the other that takes it in a new direction. So we'll go over what I call Deck A. Now, Deck A is trying to keep the synchro core alive, but unfortunately, again, it's only a third of the extra deck. So it's not so much synchro. I may take a card or two out. Like I said, this isn't concrete. And, obviously if you have suggestions, comment them down below. And out of the two decks, let me know which one you like better. Or if you have a comment or a suggestion on how to improve either of them. Remember, I still want to keep the kind of core Unizombie, zombie-esque feel alive. And I don't want to go Eldritch. I don't want to, it still has to say zombie. It still has to use Zombie World. It still has to use the Unizombie, the Balderrock, stuff like that as its main focus. So that's not completely getting rid of that stuff. It's still having to use that stuff and building around it. And I don't want it to be the zombies as a part of the engine. It has to be kind of the main engine, or most of the main engine anyways. So this is kind of keeping the zombie alive. The synchro zombie alive, I should say. It's 3 uni, 3 Gozuki, triple Banshee, triple Mezuki, double Changshi Spirit Owl, 1 Jacobolin, double Doom King Balderrock, the 1 Mad Mauler, 1 Plague Spreader, double Glow of Bloom, the Algul Mazera, triple Ash Blossom, double Ghost Bell, Zombie World, Zombie Reborn, triple Ready Fusion, 1 Instant Fusion, Gold Sark, Foolish Barrel, triple Super Poly, and Called by the Grave. Now, the changes, you can kind of see here we threw in another Ready Fusion from the other list, because we're really going to have to rely on Alvain in order to be extending into the 8s and stuff. Side didn't change, double Namiru, double Ghost, double Gamma Seal, double Dark Ruler, 1 Mind Control, 1 Change of Heart, triple Rivalry Warlords, and double Dimensional Barrier. The extra, obviously we had to take out a few things, so Vampire Vaccinator, Vampire Sucker, Avenge Red Savior, the 1 Link Rebo, Solomon Grey Almirage. I was toying about taking this thing out. It's a cool idea, but also I'm not 100% sure about it. The 1 Immortal Dragon, the 1 Skeletal Dragon Feligrand, the 1 Warlord Savage, the 1 Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, and of course Baron de Fleur. Then for fusions, we have Alvain, the Essence of Vanity, 2 of them, Predaplant Dragostapelia, Dragon Neko Nether Soul Dragon, and of course Garura Rings the Resonant Life. The biggest what if is I think Solomon Grey Almirage is a cool idea, but I might take it out to throw another Synchro in to give Synchro the edge instead of just 5/5/5. I may keep it like this. Of course, let me know what you think about this. If you prefer this over Deck B, which I'll show you here in a second, or if you have any suggestions on how to change it. Alright guys, so now we're going to look at Deck B. Deck B is taking a completely different route. Okay, so we have the 1 Algul Mazera, triple Ash Blossom, triple Doom King Balderrock, double Fallen Albaz, double Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. It's a light target for, where are you? There you are, Albion. Obviously triple Glow of Bloom, 2 Gozuki, triple Mezuki, triple Necrold Banshee, double Shiranu Solitaire, triple Unizombie, triple Branded Fusion, 1 Branded in red, 1 Called by, 1 Foolish Burial, triple Super Poly, triple Zombie World, and triple Evenly Matched. I want to keep the deck list about 42 because that's what the original deck list was, and I always wanted to have a bigger deck list than just 40. Side changed up quite a bit. Double Effect Failure, double Ghost Bell, double Nibiru, triple Dark Ruler No More, triple Dimensional Barrier, and triple Bark the Warlords. Extra is Albion Branded Dragon, Big Grand Goloi Dragon, Dragon Neko Nether Soul Dragon, Garua Rings Resonant Life, Guardian Chimera, double Lubellion the Searing Dragon, double Mirror Jade the Iceblade Dragon, 1 Predaplant Dragostapelia, 1 Starving, hello, there we go, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I don't know, I was hovering over and it didn't switch, that was weird. Of course, Titanclad the Ash Dragon, and then Underworld Goddess of Closed World, Vampire Fascinator, and of course Vampire Sucker. So this is Deck B. Leave it there a second. Of course, then this is Deck A. And we're going to switch out of this, guys, because we will talk about, well, I'll have a thing showing the 2 decks and, you know, so you can kind of look at them side by side as I talk. So let's switch over. Alright guys, as you just saw the 2 deck lists, I really want to quickly say I am open to suggestions on cards being changed, but like I said, I do want to keep the zombie core alive. So it can't change too drastically, and I want to stay away from Eldritch because I am just not a big fan of Eldritch. But honestly guys, when it comes down to it, let me know whether you prefer A or B, or if you have another alternative suggestion. But again, has to kind of stick around that main zombie core. Like the branded stuff was kind of built around the zombies to use it. It wasn't like throwing in all the Despia stuff and using zombie as a side engine. So, you know, honestly, when it comes down to it, guys, I am really trying to make all my series better. That's the delay in content. Obviously, I'm changing rules, updating some. I have new series planned to replace old series when they do get done. Some series may get another season. Some may, when they're done, be done and be replaced with something else. So, of course, we'll see how things go. Obviously, if you did not know, my grandmother passed. I miss her. It's been busy doing stuff here. But, you know, we talked, and, you know, why there was some important things she said on her deathbed. She promised me not to give up on stuff I'm passionate about. Streaming, content creation, trying to make something that I enjoy doing for my life. And I'm not going to break those promises. So even though a part of me hurts recording, also part of me feels like she's here with me. And I don't know, streaming content creation makes me happy. It's been a while because I kind of am in charge of some stuff. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. So I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, prepping a bunch of stuff, and I promise you things will change for the better and things will improve. Honestly, guys, today I'm recording this Tuesday, October 11th. Obviously, tomorrow, the 12th, I'm going to record a very big, not big as in massive, like long, but a very talkative and very open discussion regarding, the channel. And of course, all that will be, in my tag vlog. The part of me wants to call it a tag diary because it's feeling more like a tag diary. We'll go over all the kind of the rules, not the rules, the challenges that we have set, what my plans are for the channel. Of course, we still need to figure out a long-term goal or long-term challenge. So that definitely will be in that comment section. But guys, that's kind of what I just wanted to update you on. Really quickly, guys, these are the two decks. Now, obviously, my lovely face is gone, but you can see the two decks, Deck A and Deck B. Deck A, of course, is continuing on Zombie Synchro. I really think I might take out the Armorage for another Synchro card, just to make it the Synchros a little bit of a bigger package, so it kind of is Synchro Zombie. But obviously, I'm going to wait to see what the comments here on this video is. Obviously, I'm going to see what your guys' opinions are, and then, of course, on the other side, we have Deck B, which is changing completely, going more of a fusion route with the branded stuff, but still using zombies kind of its main core. Both decks look fun. Both decks look very interesting to me. Obviously, if you have suggestions, guys, comment down below. Again, no Eldritch. Please, no Eldritch. I will completely just say no. I know at least one person who will probably joke about Eldritch, but no Eldritch. But yeah, no, guys, honestly, at the end of it, I am super excited to be updating all my series. The two decks before you are kind of examples I will kind of use. Obviously, I will take suggestions into the feedback. Of course, I will change them. Like I said, I may change the Armorage in Deck A. But guys, I'm going to leave this up for a little bit as I talk. And you can take a look at them and think, oh man, which deck is better? Which deck would be more entertaining? Which deck might be easier to build? Because Season 2 only lasts as long as the deck's built, and then we move to another one. But I have to say, guys, I am super excited for all the changes coming up. I have recorded more Let's Play for the Raft series. I have definitely recorded a bunch of stuff got halted because my grandmother's passing, but stuff is moving forward again, guys. I'm super excited about it, and obviously, I think I've given you long enough. If you need to look at ARB anymore, you can always pause the video here. But honestly, guys, switching back to me now. And of course, here's my beautiful face. Honestly, guys, I have to say I'm super excited about all the changes coming up. Super excited to hear what you guys have to say about these decks, suggesting other ones, because every series other than the Digimon side deck evolution, sealed only side deck evolution, is I think the only one that's probably not going to get changed. Every other series is probably going to see a change or two somewhere in it. But until next time, guys, tag out.